Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Trials of Mana. I'm the Mysterious JG. We are about to put the Fire God Beast to the trial, but we gotta finish clearing this old dungeon and get into a new dungeon before we can make that happen. In theory, the bosses are getting tougher as we advance, but I don't really know how that works. And I don't know... Oh, we took a wrong turn early in this. Okay, so I just came all the way. I'm repeating a bunch of stuff we didn't need to repeat because I guess the path that we couldn't go down before was a good bit earlier. It's weird from certain angles. I don't want people to think I'm like obsessed with Angela's outfits, but certain angles, her like skirt thing seemed like it was like diaphanous, but I think it's just because there's supposed to be light shining on it. And it is meant to be opaque. I was talking with Bobo the other day about how Mama from Death Stranding is kind of a breath of relief because she's presented as being a competent adult-age female character, and they really don't objectify her body at all. Not always Kojima's strong suit to have like intelligent, non-objectified female characters, so this is a happy thing. And even though I was like talking about I like Angela, seems like kind of a butt-kicking girl who doesn't take crap. Can't really say that they haven't gone out of their way to make her the sex bot in this game. So she has got a status ailment here. Don't know exactly what that one does. This being scorched. She doesn't seem to be taking damage, but she can't see. Did I use Twinkle Rain? Status effects. It didn't work. All status effects. Okay, I guess maybe it didn't finish casting. It seems like if your party members... Oh, you know what? I got that because I got knocked into lava. Not from the actual little flame jets. Flame jets either don't give it to your party members you don't control, which would be fair, or they never give it to any party member. I just got it by landing in lava. And frankly, a little bit of a status ailment from landing in lava is probably too generous on the game's part. If you land in lava, you should probably just die. Blast it, that fire. Alright, so again, continuing to ignore enemies and just running past this stuff as fast as I can so we can get back on the right track. I'm ahead of all of you, and you are not clearing my way. You're just wasting magic with ghoul. I guess I'll throw down a save just in case something happens. We don't have to go through that again. But anyway, my one god piece per video, it's not a promise exactly, it's more of a hope. Oh, this was like permanently in the flame on position, and now, yeah, it looks like we... The game is explaining as I try to explain. No real reason you can suddenly go here, but you can, and that's good enough. You guys may be higher leveled and whatnot, so I guess I'll fight you. Of course we won. I'm Candy. Of course you were. Gold item seed. It's worth picking up. Not sure what we're going to find in this treasure chest that is apparently in lava. Oh no, it's just protected by lava, I guess. You guys weak against ice? You are, because you live in a volcano. But weak against ice doesn't mean a whole lot when you're armored, so... Doppelganger tends to break armor, but a lot of that is because it's a multi-hit spell. Alright. So do I want to... This is probably the way to get back. The easiest way to jump across is probably like this. And it was just lucre, so fuck it. But doesn't seem to be a reason to... You guys fall in the lava. You fell in the lava, you sillies. One of the most mean-spirited, nasty comments I ever got in LP was somebody who just really took me to task in Lufia 2 for a similar dungeon with, like, damage tiles, and I hit some, and they were basically accused me of being retarded. It seemed a bit much.
Let's take it out. More does more damage.
That was unfortunately ineffective. Instead, a lot of guys managed to get out of the way of that one. The game just doesn't really let you surprise enemies very much. And that's one of the reasons Medio is considered to be an even better spell than Doppelganger. It has a... Basically, its area of attack radius is it takes up the entire arena. I don't think enemies really have any ability to dodge it. But I haven't actually gotten a chance to use it in this game. That's one of the things that I'm hoping to do in the post-game, is just have enough special question mark seeds that I can just freaking make Angela go down the dark path and be able to show off all of her shit, because I just like her more as a character than Charlotte Duran. 3 more items for a prize. Well, there's a treasure chest somehow that I missed over there, too. That's going to involve a jumping puzzle. All right. Ald, I don't know if you're watching this one, but I'd be curious. I know, and I was not... I wasn't trying to be mean, but I was... did have a critical eye towards your action gamer skills, as there was an element of that in Final Fantasy VII Remake. And Lethal, who actually is watching this series, would be the first to chime in and point out that I am not one to really talk towards people's action gamer skills. But I'd be curious what Ald makes of, like, the jumping puzzle mechanics in this game and whether or not it gets on his nerves. Just from watching, I don't think Ald has played this game. I'm not sure. Should not be making a lot of assumptions about Ald and what he has and hasn't played. Ouch. Yeah, so you don't really want to be doing that.
Okay, not bad.
She's very complimentary about the skills of these non-sentient, non-living fire traps. Twinkle, twinkle, little rain. Why is Angela such a pain? Don't keep me waiting, goddammit! Heal my self-inflicted wounds! You little midget. And I'm going to say worth it. We did a lot of grinding off screen to get our fill of those, but for people who did not, those would be very valuable treasure at this point in the game. And I mean we grinded. You were there with me in spirit. I felt your love as I watched Rift Tracks and beat up a million of those bumblebee ladies. The thing is, these little gold things don't pop up on your screen where you can see if you missed them, but they generally seem to be, like, not significantly less valuable loots. And we got more evil ninjas showing up. It's nice to know that they are not just working for Navarro, which is no longer our foe. They are thoroughly in league with the Benevodon of Fire, who wants to destroy all life. I mean, I guess they don't call them evil ninjas because they're kind of nice. Alright, there better be some good-ass treasure in this place, because we dodged a lot of fire to get here. Is that guy affected when he just jumped into a flame trap? I doubt it.
Easy peasy.
Zanbi's ring. I am going to guess that A, Zanbi is the boss of this zone, and B, this item will make us resilient against fire. So right now she's canceling out poison and shrink attacks. Around here, honestly, she should be using the Imp's ring, which cancels freezing and burning. I think I will... Oh, and you're not... Oh, never mind, it's a shield. Yeah, let's give everybody Imp's rings for a while. But I'm guessing Miss Palm's ring we found. Light Gazer's ring we found. Dolan's ring we found. Zanbee's ring might be more valuable than the others, because I think we encounter more fire attacks than those other elements. But I'm still not switching to it, because right now our real problem seems to be burning attacks, and I don't know that that won't also be part of what Janbee is using when we fight him.
Let's help each other.
Or her. Kind of assumed the God Beasts are men. I don't know why.
Fine then. Here I go.
Okay, if you can get you guys to kind of focus on Duran or somebody, and just kind of creep around in an enclosed space. Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
Right. Of course we won.
Gold item seed. There's a bit of luck as to whether that gives us anything really worthwhile. But I do believe I will be able to at least maintain, if not improve, on my one God Beast per video rate, because I'm pretty sure we're about to fight us Janbee, the God Beast of Fire. Yeah, enclosed space with lots of blue urns. Pretty much boss battle. That's right. Look around. Wonder what's happening. And then... oh yeah, I couldn't remember what Janbee looked like. I definitely remember this design now. It's kind of neat. Should have known this. Well, I don't know if that's meant to be funny or not, but Janbee's got multiple pieces because it's like a weird flying deal. But I believe one curse will be enough. Obviously, we're going to want to have Ice Saber on everybody. And I would think Spike Freeze, just because it's faster. Might not do as much damage, but it's probably really what we should be using.
Oh, come on.
Actually, yeah, I think this is what we need to be doing, actually. Well, its pattern has changed a bit now.
You'll regret this.
Does seem to be targeting Angela. Maybe it perceives her as the biggest threat. It also seems to be moving around quite a bit. And with the area of effect spells, that can hurt you. Because it can escape from a lot of the impact. Probably want to wait till it moves again before it casts. This is the kind of thing you don't have to worry about in the original version. Yeah, I just completely missed there. Because its movement pattern wasn't in a place where it was time to cast. No problem with that. Makes things more interesting. It's just a little different from the game that it's a remake of, where that kind of thing would... only and occasionally would a pattern would a boss go completely off screen, and you could launch a timed attack and miss it in that case, but generally not going to be a problem.
Come on. Ice Saber.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking we don't want to get hit with Giga Burn if we can help it. This is actually going to be faster. Maybe Doppelganger might be better here, actually. But we got to get rid of at least one of these altars, I'm thinking, or we're in trouble. Oh, I did Thunderstorm by mistake. Okay. Maybe that just took down the size of the impact area, but we... oh, is that all that's left? Okay, we only got one. You know what? I'm sick of you. That didn't do that much. Okay, it did at the very end. And it's not really worth using Durans at all now. Let's doppelganger this guy to death. Or fine, I'll spike freeze you if that's what you want. Or maybe I won't. Maybe you're not going to let this go easily.
You'll regret
Okay, putting up a fight here. Right on the edge of death. It wants to go through this malarkey again.
Not bad.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, JMB making us work for it a little bit there, but I kind of figured fire would be more trouble than some of the others that were left, and maybe I was right. And they might actually do some powering up of the bosses as you fight them, that the hardest ones are the ones you leave till last, so ice might end up being a real problem for us eventually, but we'll find out. Meanwhile, it's gonna... Oh, fuck, it's gonna teleport us back to the beginning. We're not gonna have all the cool blue points that I used for our special physical attacks. Kind of forgot about that. I figured I could just refresh after the battle was over. So... Oh, wait, never mind. We do have a little opportunity here. Alrighty. So progress is being made. Let's get Flamey to get us on out of here, and let's head for the Mulberry Moors. I missed a treasure chest in the Mulberry Moors way back when. I managed to get it off screen. It was a weapon or a piece of armor or something that was a little better than what you could have otherwise gotten at the time. It would not be worth going back for now. So we're just going to go to the section of Mulberry Moors that was not accessible previously, which you don't even know about because it's kind of above. You would jump down to get to.
Woohoo! We've defeated 4 Benevolons.
We're the best.
4 left. We're halfway there.
We got this shit. Here's the desert capital. I don't think we can actually...
Keep it up.
Yeah, guys, I'm talking. I don't think we can actually go to... Oh, no, we can. This is the Navarre Fortress, but there's nothing we can do there. Shimmering Ruins, where we fought Light Gazer. Holy City Window. It's a moon tower. I think it's over here. Is this where... Oh, this is probably the Forest of Illusion, actually. Because it's not connected to anything else. Jungle of Visions. Okay. So this version of a world map doesn't really give... It doesn't really have room for little secret minor areas you can go to that you wouldn't necessarily have to find. Like bonus stuff. Doesn't really work that way because there's only very specific places you can land at all. This isn't it. This is like Elf Town, yeah. Ah, Free City of Maya. Here it is. This is Forcina, which means... Oh, Valsina, excuse me. Another one of those things where my head is stuck in the old fan translation. But yeah, this is where the Moors are. And if these are short, we might actually get to the next boss in this video. I do not remember how involved these are. We probably would have been able to get 2 bosses in this video if I hadn't gone down kind of the wrong path. I thought we got as far as we could in the fire dungeon before and then had to press even further. I didn't realize that it's at the entrance point where there's like 2 paths, one of which is cut off. The enemies here will be tougher than you might expect because I believe that way takes us to where, like, we actually start our adventure last time. Down there somewhere. Down where, Kev? I actually got off screen a little cactus here just because I was going through a list of where all the little cactuses are.
We can take this enemy in no time. You wish.
And they used Enfeeble to make Angela's attacks, physical attacks, weaker. If I was going to weaken Angela's attacks, I probably wouldn't waste a lot of time weakening her physical attacks. But in fairness, that thing survived after the mole bears did.
Too much for you.
Aw, we're just getting started.
Actually, yeah. So we got a little bit of treasure and whatnot. Got it off screen because I was going through the FAQ on where those and where the stuff was. Don't care about those merchants. Don't care about these mole bears. It's time to get to a new area that we have not seen before. And I may have poked my head in here off screen and therefore denied you of the little intro movie. I didn't. If I did that, I didn't mean to. Let's see if I did that or not. Because this will not be Mole Bear Moors anymore. This will be Gem Cave or something like that. It'll be the Weezand of Kato or something. No, okay, I didn't. I think I did and was smart enough to load so that I could show this on screen. But this is the Daria Gem Valley, a sub-community of the Weezand of Katos. There's some tumbleweed on their way to attack Lethal Feline's garage.
Never thought there'd be something cool near those weird moors. There's a Benavidon presence nearby. Let's search.
Yeah, whatever. Why do you think we came here? We're on top of it, Fairy. Just be grateful we rescued you at all. We don't need...
There's a Benavidon presence nearby.
Oh, seriously, Fairy. I was just joking around, but you are totally bringing this on yourself now. These are not... These are needle lions. They're totally different from mole bears. Oh, they're kind of getting on my nerves. Endless spin. How about endless magical spell? How about you knock me out of my endless magical spell and make me feel bad about myself? What about that? Yeah, I can turn into a bit of a one-note character once you get your best skill. And just the temptation to just keep spamming it is pretty strong. Wasn't going to. They brought it on themselves. Is that an enemy? Or what the hell is that running? Oh, it's an enemy. It's a little... partly in an egg guy.
Leave it to me, Wookiees. This might sting.
This might sting, and Duran goes, ouch! Needles! Yeah, needles, Duran. Needles. Is there nothing at the end of this path? It's kind of a long path to have nothing at the end of it. Okay, just a little yellow treasure. Silver item seed. Yeah, okay. Try to adjust the camera to be a little bit less up, Angela's skirt there.
I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for you to adjust the camera. I think if it's giving the people panty shots, let them have what they want. Okay. Communism's better. All right, let's fuck it. Let's avoid these guys. Everybody's got all their blue power back anyway, so there's not a whole lot of point in fighting these guys other than just... Oh, I don't think I fought a Kid Dragon. Radical Kid Dragon here.
Hey, watch it. Too much for you. Right.
It's got some health. It almost got out of that doppelganger alive without being armored.
Come on. Let's help each other.
Let's help each other find Little Cactus. Would be 2 more sightings. No, this... Okay, well, 2 more sightings. Candy-flavored popcorn and a prize. 3 cups of wishes. Again, treasures in this game don't blow you away, and I haven't been having to use cups of wishes because the game is pretty generous about letting you survive attacks and not need to come back from the dead all the time, but...
This might sting.
there was a time in an earlier version of that game where that would have been a pretty nice prize. Because Cups of Wishes, like even the original Secret of Mana, Cups of Wishes are stupid expensive. Occurs to me now we have the accessory for freezing and burning attacks, which is probably not going to help us around here. And I just saw something with Poison Breath. So maybe I should switch that up. Probably not worth the trouble, but just in case. Shrink attacks, like, I don't even know how often they would be coming up if I hadn't spent most of the game using the item that makes us immune, but there's some poison going on down here. I'm assuming Toxic Breath would poison us. I guess I don't know that for sure. Well, it should be safe to target the guy who's stuck in the crystals. Oh, he did manage to get out. You know, we're killing these guys pretty fast, Charlotte, and it's not you that's making that possible. So if somebody needs to hurry a Wong, it's really not Angela. And it's not really Duran either.
This one is so Bye.
This one is so
Let's take it out before it does more damage.
Yeah, let's ignore it. Well, are there enemies hidden in these toxic clouds, or are they just decorative? They do damage. I guess there's something toxic about the gem cave. Yeah, I no doubt in my mind those would have poisoned me if I hadn't just applied new anti-poison gear. Find me one more time for candy-coated peanuts and a prize. I can clearly see them, game. Why can't I attack them from up here? It's ranged magic. Yeah, well.
I know what to do. Too much for you.
Really quite fortunate that that first Kid Dragon targeted somebody other than me, because it probably could have broken up that attack if it had.
Can I take one with me? Can I?
You're supposed to be like a young, like, Angela isn't your mom. Duran is not your dad, and I didn't mean to go this way. There's treasure the other way. Alright, we will go back for the treasure. We probably respawned enemies. It's okay. I missed both of those jumps. It's okay. That's not the way I should have gone. Oh, I guess I guess I do have to go that way. I can still probably skip these guys. $3,200 lucre, not really worth it.
I'm on the job.
Almost tried to have her cast Dark Curse on everyone.
Don't keep me waiting.
Would not have been a particularly effective move. But what would be an effective move, and what I'm going to undertake right now, is to call it a video. So that when we come back next time, we'll be well into the thick of things in this Daria Gem Valley, and pretty close to being ready to fight. I believe it was called Landumber. The name might be different in this translation. The Benevodon / GODBEAST of D'Orth. It lives in the forest. I guess it lives in the forest is be more appropriate for wood. And it's also a really random reference that I don't particularly expect anyone to get. I'll make more random references that you have no hope of understanding next time. See you then, guys.